Hello from Southern Ontario, April 8th. I said in an earlier video it was October 8th. Not that it really matters. The narrative from our regime at the moment is food costs and related problems that we're having here in Canada are due to corporate greed. Now, yeah, we do have a bit of problem with corporate greed. Our governments have allowed basically a couple of large groups, 3 or 4 I guess it is, to monopolize our food supply, grocery chains. This isn't exclusively Trudeau regime's fault, although he's had 8.5 years to deal with it and hasn't, and in fact has exacerbated the situation. You may recall the bread fixing scandal. Anybody remember that one? The mainstream media swept it under the rug pretty quick, and the big boys got a little tiny financial slap on the wrist there, and then no more mention of it. Should be noted that Galen Weston is a personal friend of Justin Trudeau. Was it during the protest in Ottawa that Justin claimed he had the COVID again for how many times, despite having claimed he had all the preventative measures at the time? Well, anyways, he went to Galen's cottage and hid out for a while there. Yeah, they're pretty tight. You might recall when Justin gave Weston, the food conglomerate, was $12 million to buy new refrigerators. It was in with another general handout of money spree going on. Anyways, we come to Jimmy Jagmeet Singh, leader of the NDP. I saw him being interviewed by one of the propaganda department's mainstream media's talking heads. I don't even know which one. Pushing the narrative that food prices are not, anything fault of the government at all. It's all corporate greed. He said he would fix that by looking after the big corporations' excessive profits. The talking head asked him to define what he meant by excess profits. A couple of minutes of word salad. He really had no definition. Whoever the talking head is, I gotta give them credit sometimes for managing to keep a straight face and not roll their eyes. But anyways, talking head says, well, okay, so what are you gonna do with the greedy corporate giants then with their excessive profits? We'll tax them. Yeah, we'll tax them. Again, credit to the talking head. The talking head says, well, if they're greedy corporate types, they're gonna want to keep their greedy corporate excessive profits. Wouldn't they just pass that tax on to the consumer? Jimmy Jaggy, yeah, and we'll tax them more. Oh, man. Nobody can accuse Jaggy of sitting at the head of the class. But that's the narrative being spun, that, it's not inflation, it's not our deficit, our debt, or bringing way too many people into the country and not making any provisions for that, or throwing billions and billions and millions around and losing it and misplacing it and misappropriating it and so on. Nope, it's corporate greed. Jimmy said so, sorta.